Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw Tips and Tricks. And as promised, I was going to clean up the rest of this clip art. So what I'm going to do, I've still got my nudge factor set on 3 inches. I'm going to nudge our outline out of the way so it doesn't interfere. Then there's going to be some gray specks. You can do one of two things with them. One, you can make them black. And this one, I don't think we need. So we can just delete it. Then you're going to kind of want to look through here. I'm not going to take a lot of time. The bird looks good, and what it is, it's a flag waving. So the only other thing we need to do is, if you wanted to, you could clean up like a little bit of that. If you have 2018 and above, you can use the smoothing tool. And let's make that 0.05. So it'll be small because my object is real small. And then just click on your item and fix that. If you don't, you can always use the shape tool in any version and just make that flag a little bit more wavy. But here's part of the deal. I've already typed out the U.S. Air Force. And you need to keep in mind that this is now your drawing. Of course, I don't know the right to the U.S. Air Force, but I'm going to show you how to kind of incorporate that waving flag, or hopefully I can, into your drawing. So what we need to do now is take this object and look at it in an outline, and we're going to smooth it out. And by this, I'm just going to take all these nodes and I'm going to delete them. And I'm actually going to bring it down a little bit. Now let's bring in our U.S. Air Force. And I used a different font, but like I said, it's going to be your drawing. So what we can do here, I'm going to left click and right click the Air Force. I need to get this line to kind of contour around that Air Force. Well, let's use the Smart Fill tool. It happens to be gray right now, but and now I'm gonna change my nudge distance to something other than 3 inches, so it won't be so far away. You need to be checked off everything. Let's just make it 1 inch. And I'm gonna take that Smart Fill and I'm just gonna nudge it out of the way. Now I'm going to left click, right click, and I'm going to contour to the inside just ever so much. So I'm going to go to Effects, Contour to the inside. That might be too much, but we'll see. Yes, it's way too much because I'm working really, really small. 0.005, hit apply. All I want is it to go around that U.S. Air Force, and that is actually maybe a little bit too small. So let's go 0.007. Much better because we're complete. Let's take that contour and go up and break. It says break curve apart. Probably have to break the contour apart. But let's see what happens when we nudge it down. No, it worked. And I just got the outer side. Those other parts were there. So now I can let me take my Air Force and nudge it down, color it in with black, and take away the outline. Now this is the same flag part. So now I'm going to just nudge it up, turn it black. So I'm left clicking and then right click, no fill. And then I can nudge the U.S. Air Force up. And that looks pretty good. Now change our nudge factor back to, well, we don't have to. If you work in inches, instead of moving it once, we just have to move it 3 times. There's pretty much the completed project. That looks pretty good. I would personally redo the stars, but that might take a little work, and I'll look into it and see what it's going to take and maybe make a 3rd video. I hope that helped a little bit. Thank you for watching.